All right, you guys. So today we're going to be talking about the most incesty brothers on the internet. You know, the brothers who make out and do sexual things with each other for money, aka the Island Boys, because they have been fighting for their lives, doing anything possible to stay relevant. I'll be honest, I don't know the difference between the two of them. I think one of them has like a cross tattooed on his forehead and the other one has like a bird or something. But to me personally, I can't tell the difference. Like they speak and act and move exactly the same. They're both like very lanky and awkward and sound completely idiotic. So typically on this channel, we talk about Fly Soldier. That was the one where we reacted to like the 20v1 where he got absolutely roasted by the girl in the gray dress.
Your teeth are yellow.
Okay, that's fine. I can get them fixed, but you can't unkiss your brother.
Okay.
She destroyed that guy, completely destroyed that guy's ego and confidence. Today we're going to be talking about Red. I guess his name is Red. Anyways, doesn't matter. Both of them are complete dorks. But the other day I was on YouTube and I saw an interview with the Island Boy and I thought it was the one that we always react to, but apparently, like I said, it's Red. I don't think we've talked about him yet on this channel, but I saw that he was being interviewed for a fight. And I guess, guys, wait until you see this. He was getting ready to fight against like a little person. And I'm not laughing at the little person. I'm laughing at how ridiculous this whole thing turned out. Wait until you guys hear this. So this is the interview that I first saw and it's with Jeremy. I don't really know like what the respectful terminology is, so forgive me if I'm like being disrespectful, but the little person's name is Jeremy, okay? So Jeremy and Red are doing an interview and it's so difficult to understand what the Island Boy is saying. I don't know if it's his chompers because it sounds like he has marbles in his mouth or the fact that his brain is not firing on all cylinders or what is going on. But here's him doing an interview to promote this fight and just listen to how little is going on up there. Lights are on and nobody's home. Usually, you know, people are hyped. They're trying to pump up their fight, get people excited, but there is nothing going on with this guy. Not a single thought behind those eyes.
Okay, so we got a dwarf versus a fighter in a boxing fight. How are you feeling about fighting Jeremy?
How do what? Say that.
How are you feeling about fighting Jeremy?
Actually, I never thought that I would. I've seen Jeremy fight. He's an impressive fighter, especially for his size. He definitely would influence some people out there for sure. But I never thought that he would be in my, how would I say it, my opponent coming this weekend. So, you know, I think we'll have fun out there. It's definitely different for me. You know what I'm saying? Because usually I'm fighting someone that's taller than me. Because I'm 5'8", so there's usually guys taller than me or my height and stuff like that. So I got to get used to like where he's at. You know, just that type of deal. But all overall, I think it'll be a great fight, and I think that both of us will pour our heart out on the fight, and we'll do great. Just as a performance.
Him saying usually I fight people that are 5'8" or taller is great. Like we've seen these guys fight, and forgive me, I pulled some clips of the Island Boys fighting other people, but apparently it's the other Island Boy. But still, like they're built the same, they're like the same height, same weight, I would assume. Like they look exactly the same. So I'm assuming their fight skills are comparable.
You sweet, go ahead.
You sweetest there is, boy.
Let me hear it. Let me feel it.
You sweetest little ice cream and rainbows. Oh,
What the?
Whether it's the other Island Boy or this one, doesn't matter. These are like the most uncoordinated, lanky, unathletic string bean brothers. It's truly amazing. But here the interviewer, and by the way, this interviewer is the same one who was going around interviewing Ben Azulay. So I don't really know how to feel about this guy. I'm kind of sketched out by him because like, why are you platforming a predator? It just seems a little weird to me. But again, I guess that's kind of why we're talking about him, because a lot of people wouldn't call the Island Boys wannabe alpha males necessarily. However, we've seen them hang out with Wes Watson. They're always hanging out with Jack Doherty. They're like AMU adjacent, and everyone in this world is connected somehow. Like the interviewer interviewing them, Ben Azulay. It's all one big ecosystem. So anyways, just in case you guys were wondering how the Island Boys fit into the AMU, that's how basically. Okay, so before I go ahead and play the fight for you guys, because yes, I'm gonna play it. It's not very long at all. It lasted like not even one round, so we have plenty of time. In this same interview, the Island Boy was asked, don't you think it's gonna be difficult fighting this guy because you have to punch down? He's so much shorter than you. Do you think that's gonna be like awkward punching so low? And he goes, no. So I want you guys to put that in your back pocket and remember what he said. He said it's not going to be awkward, okay? Because it's going to be relevant later. Also, you guys, before we get into this, I always forget to ask, if you could do me a favor, and if you like this video, please drop me a like and consider subscribing.
Is that going to be kind of awkward punching down when normally you're punching at your eye level?
No.
We find it more difficult trying to punch down there rather than punching up here.
Oh, why? If there's people that got to punch up here.
True. It's more unusual punching that far down.
Alrighty, now let's go ahead and get into this fight. Now, before you guys watch this, I have to let you know this fight lasted 1 round, like I said, and the Island Boy lost by a technical KO. And people are on the internet saying it wasn't a knockout, but he gave up, okay? He gave up, and he even started sticking his head outside of the ring so that he couldn't get punched. He just looked absolutely terrible. All this big talk, all this tough talk he was doing on the internet, and looked like an absolute puss.
We told him,
Oh!
yeah.
Come on, little man!
Don't get tired. You got it.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh! What?
Oh my God.
What? Holy shit!
Stop.
Oh, he's doubling.
Stop.
Oh my God. Say, get him, Jeremy! Oh, Jeremy's bullying him.
This is actually fun.
Oh, shit.
If Jeremy can get 1 second.
Oh! Come on, bro.
Oh, and he says he's talking shit. Oh, he's talking shit. Hey, he's strong. Leon, Leon, you go in there.
Give me him that.
He hit hard. Oh! Yeah! He's done. Finish him. He hit hard.
He's doing judo.
Jeremy hit hard. I'm telling you.
Bro, even the ref is sad.
Listen,
watching this shit.
Jeremy Smith deadlifts 700 pounds.
Man, he's stronger than a motherfucker.
He is the strongest little person in the world, guys.
I'm telling you.
He's not an amateur.
He ain't like he hitting soft.
Oh!
So, fall down, please.
Call it. You gotta call
It ain't
it.
like he hitting soft.
Please. Keep hitting him. Hurt him.
He's done? He's done.
It ain't like he hitting soft. Man, that motherfucker hit hard.
Throw the fucking tomatoes at this guy. You stink.
Nah, he hit hard.
Good job, Jeremy.
He just got his nose done. He can't take punches.
He gave up. Huh?
Yo, his face is actually red and shit.
Neon, go call him out.
fucking lying.
Go call him out.
Pussy, I can't, bro.
No.
He might beat my ass. I'm here to set up. Nah, this is...
What the fuck?
He can't take punches. He just got his nose done.
No heart whatsoever. The ref even asked him, you done? You done? He was done. He was donezo. Okay, so here's where the copium begins. The ref announces that Jeremy won the fight. And of course, they go straight into interviews. And he asked the Island Boy, basically, what the hell was that? What was that about? And the Island Boy, I kid you not, starts using the excuse that he couldn't punch that low, that it was so awkward for him to be punching low like that. You just said in the interview before this that it wasn't going to be a problem, that you had no problem punching somebody shorter than you. Of course, now that he lost the fight, he's using that as an excuse.
All right. Little, he don't hit hard. That motherfucker hit hard.
I think, Jeremy, this is the first time we had a little nigga fight a regular size nigga. So you ought to be proud of yourself. No, I don't remember. But come here, brother. How you feel about this fight and how it turned out? Cause what the fuck?
I knew he was strong as fuck for his size, but he's too low. His head and his face too low to the, like kind of low. You know what I'm saying? I'm punching at him. He knows how to duck and comes to. Shit. He was a good fight.
His face, dude. I can't with his face. Okay, so he continues on, and I kid you not, the whole arena starts booing him. And of course, this is the Island Boy. He gets upset about everything. So he gets butthurt that the people are booing him. And the interviewer tells him, like, oh, you should be proud of yourself. It takes a lot of heart to come out here and fight, like, this little guy, basically. But, like, does it really? And especially, you gave up. You gave up in the first round. How much heart does that really take? To me, personally, that shows no heart whatsoever. But anyways, he's pissed off already that people are booing him, and he goes on to tell the audience, making excuses, basically saying that he had no training, but also that everyone in the arena is broke. Of course, he has to call everyone broke because now he's butthurt.
Is y'all booing him? What turned up then? All right, I'm just joking. Well, I'm glad you got in there. It take heart to come out here and fight a little nigga like this. because he not pussy. But, was that the first round? Yeah, bro, you got it. Come on now. Y'all talk a lot of shit to be letting first round.
I'm a changed person. I don't know about that. But I will say, though, I got no training, and everybody in this whole fucking shit is broke.
You good, fam? Hey, that's how you do that shit. That's how you do that shit.
But it gets worse. It gets worse because these guys are such sore losers. This is actually a pattern with all of the alphas. This is like one characteristic that they all have. They're sore losers. They don't know how to laugh at themselves. They don't know how to take a joke. People on the internet, like these guys, say like, oh, people need to take themselves more seriously. I completely disagree with that. I think we have way too many people taking themselves seriously out here. That's why we have hotheads like this that can't take a joke. I think we need to take ourselves less seriously and just learn how to laugh at things. This is so unserious. All this like influencer internet shit is so severely unserious. But of course, all of these alphas, they're not good sports. They don't laugh at themselves. They don't know how to take a joke. Complete sore losers. So now he's gonna go on to say that he actually won that fight because he actually won in spirit. In spirit, you guys. Like, why can't these guys take a loss? Why can't they take an L? I don't get it, but that's what you get from alphas like this who don't have a personality.
All right, WR, man. What you got to say?
I still won, bro.
You say you still won?
In spirit, my brain and my heart. And they're hating. I'm doing...
He said all y'all is hating on him and he still won in spirit. So y'all can kiss his ass. I'm out on that one. Back to you, Aiden.
Let this be a lesson for you guys. Seriously, let this be a lesson to not take yourself so seriously, because then you get guys like this who can't take an L, who can't admit and face the fact that they just lost. That's how all these alphas are. All this influencer shit, this influencer world is so deeply unserious, yet we have guys like this that think they're like second to God or something. Okay, so here the copium gets even worse because they go backstage for an interview and he immediately starts making excuses, saying like, oh, I did pretty good for a guy that vapes and does other stuff. Oh, he's got a good duck, saying that Jeremy has a good duck. He's got that good duck. He's sneaky. I can't, dude. And then he starts saying that he does calisthenics and that's why he has no lower body muscle. Like, that's why his legs are so skinny, because he does calisthenics. I guarantee you this guy doesn't even do that. He doesn't look like he does calisthenics. Like, have you guys seen people who do calisthenics? They don't look like this, okay? They are super muscular, and this guy's a string bean. Come on.
How are you feeling, bro?
From a guy that smoked vapes and does something else, I did pretty good.
What happened in there tonight? You just coming into a sec.
No.
Jeremy. How was that in there tonight?
So he used to like grab his neck. That's my instinct, right? And then I grab his neck. I kept putting him down.
Guys, come back this way a little bit so you all get in the shot.
He's got that good ducked off shot where he throws this hand. He does the overhand. I don't know which one it was, but sneaky. And when he got the overhand, he hits powerful first sides and stuff like that. I did all push-ups and calisthenics. I don't got lower like look, I'm skinny. My legs gave up.
Okay, so now the interviewer goes on to talk to Jeremy, and the island boy doesn't even know his name. He's like, what'd you call him? What'd you call him? He's like, Jeremy, that's his name. I'm sure the island boy has just been calling him like a dwarf this entire time and not even knowing his name. But anyways, after he talks to Jeremy, he asks the island boy if he wants a rematch, and Jeremy suggests that they should do MMA, and the island boy goes, I got a good choke. I got a sleeper choke. And let's be so for real. I mean, just take a look at this guy. There's no way he's ever choked anybody out. The only choking he's ever done is after hooking up with his brother.
How was that in there for you, Jeremy?
Honestly, the what?
Jeremy.
No, I saw him coming out.
I called him Jeremy. That's his name. That's his name.
I saw him come out in the first round, and he threw like a half-ass jab, and I was like, all right, cool. I gotta slip that, come around, and try to hit the body. And then after that, I just kind of lost track of what I was doing. I just saw red.
Yeah, it was kind of like a blackout moment. It was different. It was a different vibe than Miami than here for sure.
Do you think you want a rematch? Do you reckon you could take him out in a rematch?
I think we should do a rematch and we should have it more planned.
We should do MMA. I'm down for MMA.
Do that? Put a little twist on it this time?
I'm down for MMA. I got a good choke. Like, just, I got a sleeper choke.
Okay, so the Island Boy is talking about how he has a gnarly choke, right? A sick choke. And the interviewer couldn't hear what he said. He didn't hear him, so he goes, what, sorry? And the Island Boy snaps. He gets so pissed. He's like, why don't you arm wrestle me right now? I bet you won't. Bet you won't arm wrestle me. And he's like, what just happened? I have no idea what just happened. He just got so pissed off. And then he pops off about how this guy's having favoritism. And he says favoritism so weird. And then he gets mad saying that this guy is being sarcastic. Like, these wannabe alphas, they really hate sarcasm. I noticed this with the Zulai as well. They can't take it. They cannot take sarcasm.
And my
you
marriage
sit here
because
and
you can't attack
disrespect
my
me
ideas.
with being sarcastic. That is something that I don't
I just gotta say at the very
Me personally, I love sarcastic people. They're like my favorite. And these alphas can't take it. He's mad that this guy is being sarcastic. The interviewer, I haven't heard him being sarcastic at all.
I didn't choke you a bunch of times by mistake. I know it's illegal in boxing. I got a choke, bro.
What, sorry?
Yeah. Arm wrestle me right now. I bet you'll lose.
I know Jeremy looks pretty strong.
Pretty good, so it's all good.
Yeah, Jeremy, I asked him. I know he's talking. I know what he's saying.
Oh, you want me to arm wrestle you?
Arm wrestle me. I bet you won't. You do all that talking. You do all that talking on the camera. You post all these fucking stupid.
Fred's the man, though.
He's the man.
Wait, what's the issue? Do we have an issue, Island Boy?
I just feel like you're just a sarcastic person. I don't think you're.
Wait, how am I sarcastic?
You are. You just keep looking at him and then you look at me, but you.
Well, I'm interviewing you guys, so I would look at you guys, right?
Cool. Bro, you're playing favoritism. That's cool. If you favor him, just talk to him. Don't have me in your interview with your red microphone.
But I think
back away from me so I can walk away.
Well, you can walk away here.
Well, you could. Yeah, back up with the mic though. Back
Well,
up
it's
with
here. Wait, what's the issue? Are you okay? Are you okay? What is the issue? I don't understand.
No, you just play favoritism. Get the mic away from me. You can hold it right there. Be respectful. I don't want
Okay.
that big ass thing. You might like it in your mouth, not me.
Well, but you and your brother did a lot of that.
I'll talk to him because he's more than a man than you, okay?
This guy said, well, you and your brother did a lot of that. So then somebody in the back chimes in about him like kissing his brother or something. And he gets even more pissed where finally the interviewer has to talk to him like a baby, has to like gentle parent him and tell him to go back to his dressing room. Like, this guy is like a child, such a child.
You might like it in your mouth, not me.
Well, but you and your brother did a lot of that.
I'll talk to him because he's more than a man than you, okay? What you got? He got more balls than you.
So we go do MMA next.
I'm gonna be disrespectful.
No, what he's gonna say? I do it with my brother, make $6 million kissing.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah, while you're
He's
still
in
making
cuffs.
documentary and you're still not more
Wait,
famous.
I understand. What is your issue though? We're here to celebrate the win, the fight.
Fred? It's on the mic.
Bro, if anything, I dapped him up more than this. Now you're playing favoritism with him the whole time.
When we did our interview, our pre-fight interview.
You didn't just do it with him. You do it with everyone else.
Who do I do it with?
If you have a hate train for me,
I don't.
have
I actually
me
think
on
you're.
your
I actually thought. I think it's best if you go and you go change your room.
it is best.
Yeah.
It is best.
You're
But you
on your
keep
way.
wanting to ask me questions.
On your way. There we go. Good riddance, Jeremy. How was it in there today?
Dude, it was amazing. You know, it was after that first half-ass jab, like I said, it was a goldfish in a shark tank, bro. My coaches were telling me to calm the fuck down. I didn't calm down. I basically just went berserk.
Okay, so for most people, that would be the end of the copium, right? They would have accepted their loss, been a good sport about it, and moved on as to not embarrass themselves, right? But no, not these guys. These guys do anything to stay relevant, especially if it means embarrassing. That's like their favorite thing is embarrassing themselves. There has to be some sort of humiliation kink with a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys are so absolutely embarrassing that there has to be some sort of kink going on there. It's just like nothing else makes sense. But anyways, he goes home and does a live stream with his girlfriend and he's still saying that, oh, it's supposed to be a joke, and if you didn't laugh, then you don't get it, you don't get the humor. And it's like, okay, I could see that this was all a joke. Otherwise, why else would the Island Boy be fighting like a small person, right? But he's still a bad sport. He's still a bad sport, and even beyond that, he still is embarrassing himself. Like, just take the L and move on, dude. Like, take the L. And I've seen him other places as well, just still talking about this, making up excuses. If it's not one thing, it's another, blaming it on his vaping, blaming it on his drug use, blaming it on this, that, all this stuff. So yeah, the fight might have been like a joke, might have been for fun, but your reaction to all of this and your reaction to your loss is real, in my opinion.
I have to deal with, like,
yeah, guys, it was supposed to be a funny fight. Like, I feel like people are like they think it was supposed to be like this serious fight. Like, it was supposed to be set up to be like kind of funny, right, babe?
yeah.
You know?
I mean, everyone thinks it's funny. If you don't get the humor.
Anyways, you guys, this guy is such a clown. Truly, like, both of them are the exact same. Both of them are the same, cut from the same cloth, obviously. And they're just such clowns. Like, so embarrassing, dude. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Take care.